MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Philadelphia Phillies.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Jared Eichhoff gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year he was the Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together. All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base at Michael Franco. Talk about making plays. He can come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, shortstop, number 2.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time. And there's your first out of the evening.
Batting second, center fielder number 6.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
You froze him on the fastball there. Nelson Cruz goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Number 10, Yonder Alonso.
First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time in any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
James Paxton is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gamble is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second, left fielder, number 5.
At the plate, number 5. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. High pop-up. Seager just to the left of the mound, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Now to the plate, David Peralta. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's gonna...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Tommy Joseph. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 6. Catcher.
So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Seager. It's in time. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's
Leading
the
off
third
for the
baseman now,
Mariners,
Kyle Seager.
third
He'll
baseman,
start things out
Kyle
here in a tie
Seager.
ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Gene Segura standing in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Jared Eichhoff. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jared Eichhoff.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 5.
Digging in to try it again. Number 5. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Ready for another chance. Ben Gamble. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. In now, Nelson Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Baseball is a team game. You hear it all the time. The first 2 guys, they couldn't get him in. He steps up there with 2 outs and drives him in. That's winning baseball. That's team baseball.
Robinson Cano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 5 is there, makes the catch. And stepping up now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
David Peralta.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I got the count 0-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Curveball. Strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Joseph. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Tommy Joseph.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. They're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
In now, Aaron Altair, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Travis d'Arnaud.
So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hard hit ball to short. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
But sometimes if the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he gets one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen as you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
Standing in now, Jared Eichhoff. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz shading to his right. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Catcher, number 3. Mike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Altair going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Kyle Seager is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
James Paxton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Gene Segura standing in. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the ready once again, number 5. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the 2nd time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, That first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Altair patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. There is Franco on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup. Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Now another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And that is through into right field for a single.
This is a great 8-pitch at bat. 8 pitches. He saw a lot of pitches. He fouled a couple off, but he stayed within himself, and finally, when he got a pitch he could handle, he didn't miss it. Got the base hit.
Mitch Haniger is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. David Phelps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46.
Ready once again, Aaron Altair. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. A little tapper. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Ready for another shot now. Maikel Franco. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 43.
And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
So he got him swinging. Robinson Cano is retired to start out the 7th. Into the box now, Mike Zunino, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gemmell racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Matt Holliday will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again. Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And there's ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Number 5.
Riding in once again, number 5. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mariners 2. Gerard Dyson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Kevin Segrist has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54. Kevin Segrist. Leading off for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 1.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Dyson.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Gene Segura standing in. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down at 8th, they got to execute. The outs are a premium.
The 0-2 delivery. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Shea Simmons is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59.
Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
Leading off for the Phillies, right fielder, David Peralta.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Aaron Altair.
In now, Aaron Altair, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On the ground for Cano. This could be two. Segura for one. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Seattle, good night.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
5-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.